Some of you may think that all I did was just play some notes on my saxophone and look like I'm from the Blues Brothers, but there's so much more to it than that. Good morning. My name is Cory from the Barnyard Buddies 4-H Club. I'm a junior at Mount Vernon High School and am involved in choir, band, jazz band, marching band, praise band, and I also play the piano and guitar. All of these things I'm involved in have helped me in many ways. Today, I will educate you regarding the 5 main benefits to playing an instrument. Each point is included in the middle of the trifold here. The first benefit to playing an instrument is that it positively affects your mind and body. It increases memory capacity by keeping your mind active. You use both the right and the left side of the brain at the same time. When reading music, the left side of your brain sees a new language and decodes it. Once that language, the music, is decoded, your brain sends signals to your body on how to play it. At the same time, the right side of your brain is taking the music you're playing and creating emotional experiences. Playing music is one of the few activities that uses both sides of the brain at this level. The second benefit to playing an instrument is that it teaches discipline. As a musician, it can be challenging at times, but some of the qualities you improve on are discipline and perseverance. Each day, it's important to set a time to practice, and then practice some more. And along with discipline come critical evaluation skills. Playing an instrument teaches you how to criticize yourself. This is an important skill that can be used even outside of music. The third benefit to playing an instrument is that it gives you a sense of achievement. Let's say you're learning how to play an instrument for the first time. It can often be very frustrating, but with a little bit of hard work, you can accomplish your goal. The satisfaction that comes from learning how to play an instrument is priceless. You could be learning an easy piece like Old MacDonald, or more difficult pieces like Beethoven's symphonies. Either way, mastering a song gives you a proud sense of achievement. My first musical experience was when I was 3 years old, learning how to sing The Wiggles. I sang a couple of their songs at the Lisbon Sauerkraut Days talent show. As a 3-year-old, I was very proud of that accomplishment, and I've continued to set goals for myself as I expand my musical experiences. The fourth benefit of playing an instrument is that it relieves stress. We all have days where we just need a break. Maybe it was a bad day at work or a tough test at school. No matter what the situation is, playing soft, soothing music can make it just a bit better. It's a great way to feel more relaxed because music is a simple joy of life, especially if you're the one making it. In the words of iconic music artist Billy Joel, quote, "I think music in itself is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity, something we're all touched by. No matter what culture we're from, everybody loves music." Unquote. The fifth benefit to playing an instrument is that it teaches teamwork. It requires you to work with others to make music, unless it's a solo, of course. In group settings, you have to cooperate with those around you to achieve a common goal. And man, there are so many things that have to be concentrated on to improve as a team. Each individual must match the tone of their own section, keep constant tempo, pay attention to the director, match volume, and blend as an entire unit, let alone breathe and move your fingers. We all know that success isn't possible without teamwork. Now, all these benefits I've just explained to you make it more important for people to get kids involved in music at an early age. An easy way to get children interested in music is if they can make their own homemade instruments. In Book 11 of the Childcraft Encyclopedia, there are various simple instruments that can be made from objects around the house. I have made a couple of them and brought them here with me today. The first instrument is called a banjo box. Now this is a really easy instrument to make. All you do is take an old shoebox, any size, doesn't matter, cut a hole in it, again, any size, and then you just tie a few rubber bands around it, and see? Works like a perfect guitar. And the other instrument I brought is just a simple drum. All I did was poke a couple holes in this oatmeal container, tie a ribbon through it. You can put it around as a strap. All you have to do is tap the drum. It's a very simple instrument for children of any ages to make. And as you can see, it can be as simple as objects from anywhere around the house to get kids involved in music. Even infants are soothed by music. For example, on the trifold in your bottom right, there's a picture of my niece, Reese, and I. She is 5 months old and really enjoys when I sing or play an instrument for her. Music calms babies and at the same time opens new pathways of creativity in their brain. A study from Dr. Diane Bales and various other experts had very interesting results. They found that some of the pathways in babies' brains are similar to pathways used for spatial reasoning. Now, what is spatial reasoning? Spatial reasoning is the ability to see images and process them. When babies listen to certain music, specifically classical, their pathways for spatial reasoning increase in activity. This shows that even babies can be positively affected by music. Now, music is for anyone, no matter what age. For children or teenagers, playing instruments affects the development of their cognitive skills. Bottom line is it builds confidence. Playing music can increase productivity and help kids and teens connect socially with their peers. As a matter of fact, statistics gathered from both Georgia and Texas showed that middle school and high school students who participated in music scored higher on their tests than their non-instrumental peers. Another study, this one from the University of Texas, showed that college-age musicians are emotionally healthier than their non-musician counterparts. On the other side of this, playing instruments as adults has great benefits as well. According to the National Association of Music Merchants, playing an instrument exercises the brain and helps fight memory loss, no matter what age. It helps lower blood pressure and can reduce depression and loneliness. Clearly, playing an instrument has many benefits for anyone who gets involved. It's a lifelong positive impact. If we had a couple more days, I would tell you all about what other aspects of music can do for you. This includes composing music, listening to music, singing in choir, acting in a musical, or singing in your shower, or even humming in your car. All of these things are related to playing an instrument, but I don't have the time to talk about each one today. Finally, I will give a very brief recap of what I told you in my presentation today. The first benefit to playing an instrument is that it positively affects your mind and body. Playing an instrument helps your memory, creativity, and involves both sides of the brain. Second is that it teaches discipline. Playing an instrument can be challenging, but it's important to improve as a musician. Third is that it gives you a sense of achievement. Whatever the goal, no matter how big or how small, once it's accomplished, the feeling is great. Fourth is that it relieves stress. Playing an instrument can calm someone after a bad day. And fifth is that playing an instrument teaches teamwork. Playing in a band or with friends encourages unity and cooperation. Playing an instrument has so many benefits. All you have to do is just pick one up and play. Thank you. Any questions?
You obviously are very musically talented. How do you plan to use this in your future?
Right now, as a junior, I'm looking at different colleges, and I'm planning on doing some music in a college. I'm not sure if it will be like a band or a choir, or if I'll study to be a music teacher. But I plan to keep music as a part of my life forever, because I think it's just that important, and it's a really fun thing to do.
That's great. I might take issue with your playing soft, calming music to relieve stress. When I've substituted from the first grade from Mel, I go home and play loud and long. But it does relieve stress.
Yes, and she just talked about how music really does relieve stress and can also get you pumped up too, so whenever you need music, it's there for you.
Is there a certain style or type of music that seems to be better for babies or some of the things that you talked about?
She asked if there was a certain style of music that would be better for babies, and I found that classical music is better for babies just because of the way the chords work, and The studies found that, you know, the calmer the music, and it just helps babies. And my niece Reese, once she was 2 months old, she started responding to music. So her favorite one is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So that just really makes her happy.
When you talked about teaching discipline and practice is a key there, what incentives for practice do you suggest for people? Because this seems to be an issue, especially with young learners.
Yes, she asked what incentives could be used to, you know, get young learners to practice. And I found that just, you know, having a finishing line to show the students this is what you can do. So maybe, you know, you take them to a concert or something, or you can even, you know, say, hey, if you can learn this song in, you know, these few months, you keep practicing, then, you know, take it to Dairy Queen or something. But it's important to have those little rewards to help kids keep going, and it'll pay off in the future.
Are there other questions from the audience?
Yes. She asked why I wanted to get into playing music and playing different instruments, and it all started when I was younger. I have 2 older brothers, and they were saxophone players, so I really loved the sound of music, and I looked up to them as role models. So seeing them play music and enjoy it just really made me want to do it as well. And I've always found the piano fun just because of just all the different songs that can be played on it, and it's just a really fun instrument to play. Yes?
Do you have a favorite artist or genre of music? Because it looks like you play a lot of different stuff.
Yes, she asked if I have a favorite genre or artist of music, and I'm a big jazz fan, so Michael Bublé is one of my favorite artists. And then I listen to a little bit of pop, a little bit of alternative, so basically any music that isn't changed by electronics, any real music is what I'm a fan of. Any other questions? Thank you very much.